Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. I should probably put my seatbelt on. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is fine. It's Tuesday. It's my Monday. Those are my keys. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about vision and having vision and when others don't, and how frustrating it is for others to not see your vision. And as a result of not seeing your vision, they don't support you, or they don't contribute in an effort for the vision to become realized. Now, everybody is not a visionary, despite what they may think, despite how it makes them feel good about themselves. Everybody's not a visionary. Everybody's not an executioner, right? That's somebody that can execute a vision. Because you can have vision all day. You can have ideas all day. You could see it all day. But then you got to execute it. What inspired this video was Kaya and Madison. Only because I understand where Maddie is coming from. And I'm still trying to understand Kaya's perspective, but I get where she's coming from. In terms of her lack of trust in people in this realm of business. And I don't think a lot of people who are the average consumer, meaning those that are watching, completely understands where that girl is coming from. And a lot of the times people's demeanor and what they project is based on what somebody has done to them. And because we haven't been a witness to that, we don't quite understand it. So we translate that into bitter, angry. Black women deal with it all the time. We have a lot of shit that we go through, and when we express ourselves with passion or with any level of aggression or strength, it is translated into bitterness, resentment, and anger. And then that's not always the case. And if it is, you don't know whether she's within her right to feel that way. I understand that Madison saw the vision. Sometimes you can sit down with somebody and y'all have an idea, and you have an idea. And sometimes those ideas come from just one spark, like, ooh, we could do this. And if the other person doesn't see the vision, every effort that you make is futile. Everything. You cannot expect others to see a vision. You can't, especially if they have some truths and experiences of their own that's hindering them from actually being able to execute a vision that they probably know would be beneficial in their life. Oftentimes, and I'm saying we because we're a collective, we're a people. You're not gonna let me over, bitch. We're a collective and a people that, I just want to say we because I don't want to feel like I'm separating myself, because I've been there. I've seen, I've had a vision, and I have a lot of visions. And sometimes you have a vision and you don't have the means to execute it. You don't have the support or the influence or the reach to execute it. That doesn't mean that your vision is not valid. It doesn't mean that it can't be done. It just means that you're going to have to work a little bit harder for other people to see it. But you yourself have to be able to see it, and you yourself have to be able to want it. You got to want it. And a lot of the times we have a vision, we are able to execute it, but then we have a fear. because I think a lot of people fear success. A lot of us fear success. It's easier to not put in the work to be successful. It's so easy. It's easy to fall back on a vision and not execute it in fear that you're going to be successful at it. What if this fucking pops? What if this goes off? What if my vision becomes a reality? What if I'm able to execute it, or bring in other people to help me execute it? Because truth be told, you cannot do everything by yourself. Everybody has their strengths, everybody has their weaknesses, and sometimes you need somebody else to help you execute your vision. Now, that doesn't mean that you make them your partner. They will work for you. This is what I've learned. You understand what I'm saying? You can't make everybody your partner because everybody doesn't see the same vision as you. If you want somebody to come in and help you execute your vision, be mindful. They may not be a partner material, right? They may not be the one that's going to send you over. You may need them for something smaller, on a smaller scale. But at the end of the day, I know how frustrating it can be to have a vision and someone else not be able to see it. I know how frustrating that can be. I know how frustrating it is to have a vision that you know with your soul will be successful, and no one with the level of influence or reach that you need is able to see your vision. I know how it feels. I absolutely understand why Maddie is trying to keep it going, because she wants that vision to be realized. And there's too many people that they don't see the vision she sees. The average consumer, and I'm talking about the people who view them, are not going to see her vision. They see a woman who has had experiences that translate into her projections. They see another woman who has a business mind and saw an idea and saw it grow organically. You saw it grow organically. But sometimes, I always say you can't really do business with friends, There's always going to be one, like, for instance, I could give it to you like this. You could have a vision and don't have the money for it at all. At all. So you need an investor. You need somebody with some money. Not even influence. I just need your money because I can't do it. I can execute it. I have the vision. I can see it on the board. I can see the board, but I don't have the money. Those people, you don't bring them in as partners. You bring them in as an investor, right? Okay. Then you have the person that says, okay, well, I want to be your partner in this, but they don't want to put in the work because it wasn't their vision to begin with, but you still needed them because their ingredient to your recipe. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you stop? Anyways, they have an ingredient to make your recipe great. They have an ingredient that's going to make your recipe come out great. Does not mean that you add them to your business. I don't know how to explain it. I just have learned that you have a vision and there's different people that will be able to help you execute your vision. That they can't always be your business partner. Okay? You can't always bring them all the way in. And that's not using somebody. That is actually utilizing a skill and a strength that you don't have, that they have. And that has to be clear from the beginning. Like, okay, you're going to invest? Okay. But when I make the money back, I'm going to give you your money. You're not a partner in this. You are an investor, right? You're going to be the co-host. Okay, you're going to be the co-host. But you could be replaced at any time if the ingredient no longer works with this recipe. Okay? But sometimes you need that ingredient to make your recipe work. And that's it. You know, I don't know. I personally feel, I understand. I get it. Because I've had it. I've worked with friends. I've worked with friends to where a girl I used to know, we had a business in a multi-level marketing. And she had the money, right? But I had the personality. I had the, like, blah, 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 blah. She was like the business part of it, right? She didn't have the personality. But understand, if she wanted to take her money and go elsewhere because she felt I wasn't contributing monetarily, it wouldn't have worked. And it proved that it wouldn't have worked because you needed me and I needed you, right? To make the vision realized. But what happens is now we get into a tit for tat. I'm doing more than you. I did this. I went and bought this. I did this. I bought this. You not buying this. Understand what your position is. Your position is the person who's giving the finances. I'm the one with the vision. I'm the one that's going to execute the vision. I just need your money, ho. That's it. But people don't understand that this is the reason why you do not do business with family and friends. You do dinner with family and friends. You do business with strangers. Because then there's no invested, like, we're friends. How could you do me like this? There's a thin line between business and friendship. It's very thin. And you have to be very careful, because if you want to preserve your friendship, you have to have things outlined and drawn out. A lot of people, they neglect the business side because we going on our friendship, we going on our word, we going on a handshake. It don't work like that. Especially if somebody's like, bitch, I'm the visionary. If it wasn't for me with the money, you couldn't have your vision. But you saw enough that you were able to give the money. You saw enough ahead that you was able to contribute in that way. It's hard because I get where both of them are coming from, and it's just unfortunate that it has to come down to this. But at the end of the day, everybody can't be on the team. Everybody can't be on the team. If you have a vision and you need to execute it, you need to be clear on who's going to be contributing to it, who's going to see a return on their contribution, and who's going to just be there to work for you, to help you bring your vision to life. And that's the bottom line. It's a sad situation, and I don't know, but I done pulled up to my job, child. So I'm out of here. I'm going to upload. I'll see you guys later. But, if you have a vision, I'm just going to say, not everybody's able to see the vision, and not everybody, some people just want to be there. They just want to be there. They just want to sit there and be there. They don't have a vision. They're not creative. They don't have the money. They don't have the influence. They don't have the reach, but they want to be there. They want to participate in it. Those people work for you. They're not a partner. You can't have a partnership with somebody who just wants to be there and then reap the rewards of the vision, of the execution, of the investments. All I say is, again, do business with strangers and do dinner with family and friends. Love y'all. Take care of each other. Peace.